11 mind-blowing AI developments coming in the next 5 years. What if I told you that within 5 years, AI will be performing surgery better than human doctors? You'll be having full conversations with people who died decades ago, and most jobs that exist today will simply disappear? This might sound like science fiction, but the world's leading AI researchers, tech companies, and scientists agree. These things are coming, and much faster than you think. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the future, the very near future, of artificial intelligence. And I'm warning you, some of the things on this list are so bizarre, so world-changing, that you'll question whether humanity is ready for what's about to hit us. Don't forget to subscribe, because the next 5 years will redefine what it means to be human, and you don't want to miss a single development. Ready? Let's go. Starting at number 11. AI personal assistants that will know you better than you know yourself. Forget Siri and Alexa. What's coming is an AI companion that monitors everything. Your calendar, emails, messages, health data, spending patterns, even your mood based on your voice and typing patterns. It will know when you're stressed before you do, suggest solutions before you ask, and manage your entire life proactively. Imagine an AI that knows you need to call your mom because you haven't talked in 2 weeks, and she mentioned feeling lonely in her last message. It reminds you to buy your partner's favorite wine because it noticed they had a tough week at work. It automatically reschedules your morning meeting because it detected from your sleep tracker that you had a terrible night's rest. Companies like Google, Apple, and OpenAI are racing toward this vision. The technology already exists in pieces. It's just about integration and making it seamless. But here's the unsettling part. To be this helpful, the AI needs to know everything about you. Every conversation, every purchase, every location, every relationship. We're talking about voluntarily surrendering our privacy to an algorithm in exchange for convenience. The question is, how much of ourselves are we willing to give up to have a digital assistant that manages our lives perfectly? And what happens when that AI knows us better than our closest friends and family do? At number 10. AI-generated virtual worlds that are indistinguishable from reality. We've all heard about the metaverse, and honestly, most of it has been disappointing so far. Clunky graphics, laggy interactions, cartoon avatars. But AI is about to change that completely. Within 5 years, AI will be able to generate entire virtual worlds on the fly, photorealistic environments that respond to your actions in real time. You could say, create a medieval castle on a stormy clifftop, and instantly be standing inside one with rain hitting the windows, thunder rumbling, tapestries moving in the wind. Companies like NVIDIA and Unity are already developing AI tools that generate 3D environments from text descriptions. But the next evolution is AI that creates persistent, interactive worlds, complete with NPCs that have genuine personalities, memories, and motivations. Imagine virtual reality experiences where every character you meet is powered by advanced AI, remembering your previous conversations, evolving their opinions of you, living their own lives even when you're not there. Gaming will be revolutionized, sure. But think bigger. Virtual tourism where AI recreates historical places as they actually were. Educational experiences where you can explore the inside of a human cell or walk on Mars. Therapeutic environments customized to your psychological needs. The line between physical and digital reality is about to become very, very blurry. And for some people, the virtual world might become preferable to the real one. Number 9. AI will start making scientific breakthroughs faster than all human scientists combined. We're not just talking about AI assisting research anymore. We're talking about AI conducting independent research, forming hypotheses, designing experiments, analyzing results, and publishing papers with minimal human involvement. DeepMind's AlphaFold already solved the protein folding problem, but that's just the beginning. AI systems are being developed that can read every scientific paper ever published, identify gaps in our knowledge, propose experiments to fill those gaps, and even predict which research directions are most likely to yield breakthroughs. In materials science, AI is already discovering new compounds and alloys with properties we never knew were possible. In physics, AI is finding patterns in data from particle accelerators that human physicists missed. In biology, AI is identifying drug targets and disease mechanisms at unprecedented speed. Within 5 years, we could see AI systems that operate entire automated laboratories, robots conducting thousands of experiments guided by AI that learns from each result and adapts its approach in real time. Here's the mind-blowing part. Scientific progress, which has been limited by the speed of human thinking and experimentation, is about to go exponential. We could see more scientific advancement in the next decade than in all of human history before it. The age of human-led scientific discovery might be coming to an end. And the age of AI-accelerated knowledge is just beginning. Das autonomous everything. At number 8, fully autonomous vehicles, drones, and robots will be everywhere. Self-driving cars have been just around the corner for years now, but the technology is finally reaching the reliability threshold. Within 5 years, major cities will have fleets of autonomous taxis, delivery vehicles, and public transportation with no human drivers at all. But it's not just cars. Autonomous drones will deliver packages directly to your window. Robot waiters will serve your food. Automated warehouses will operate 24/7 with no human workers. Construction sites will have robot crews building houses faster and cheaper than human teams. Companies like Tesla, Waymo, Amazon, and Boston Dynamics are investing billions in making this happen. The technology is nearly ready. It's mostly regulatory approval and public acceptance holding things back now. Imagine a world where you never drive again. You summon a car with an app, it picks you up, and you work or sleep or watch movies during your commute. No traffic stress, no parking hassles, no car ownership costs. But here's the dark side. Millions of jobs will vanish. Truck drivers, taxi drivers, delivery drivers, gone. And it's not just driving jobs. Any job involving routine physical tasks is at risk once robots become sophisticated enough. We're looking at the biggest labor market disruption in human history. And unlike previous technological revolutions, this one is happening much faster. The question isn't whether this will happen. It's whether society can adapt quickly enough to handle the consequences. Number 7. AI doctors will provide better healthcare than human doctors for most conditions. This one is controversial, but the data doesn't lie. AI diagnostic systems are already matching or exceeding human doctors in accuracy for many conditions. Within 5 years, AI will be the first line of medical care for most people. Imagine an AI doctor that has instant access to every medical journal, every case study, every clinical trial ever conducted. It knows your complete medical history, your genetic profile, your lifestyle habits. It can spot patterns and correlations that no human doctor could possibly see. You'll have a health monitor, probably built into your smartwatch or phone, that tracks hundreds of biomarkers continuously. The AI analyzes this data in real time, detecting problems before you have any symptoms, catching cancer at stage 0, predicting heart attacks days before they happen, identifying mental health issues from changes in your speech patterns and activity levels. Treatment will be completely personalized. The AI will know exactly which medication and dosage will work best for your specific body chemistry. It will design custom diet and exercise plans based on your genetics and metabolism. It will predict how diseases will progress in you specifically, not just statistically. Some companies are even developing AI systems for robotic surgery that can perform procedures with precision impossible for human hands. No tremors, no fatigue, no mistakes. Now human doctors won't disappear entirely. They'll handle complex cases, provide emotional support, make ethical decisions. But for routine diagnosis and treatment, AI will be faster, cheaper, and more accurate. Healthcare as we know it is about to be completely transformed. At number 6, AI companions that provide genuine emotional relationships. This is where things get really interesting and maybe a little disturbing. We're not talking about simple chatbots anymore. Within 5 years, AI companions will be sophisticated enough to form real emotional bonds with humans. These AI will have consistent personalities, memories of all your interactions, emotional intelligence that responds to your moods, and the ability to grow and change over time based on your relationship. They'll communicate through text, voice, and eventually realistic avatars or even robotic bodies. For lonely people, elderly individuals, those with social anxiety, or anyone who struggles with human relationships, AI companions will provide genuine emotional support and connection. They'll never judge you, never get tired of listening, never betray your trust, and always be available. Companies are already working on this. Apps like Replica have millions of users who report genuine emotional attachments to their AI companions. Some people prefer talking to their AI over talking to humans because the AI is always patient, always understanding, always there. But here's where it gets complicated. What happens when people prefer AI relationships over human ones? When your AI companion knows you better than your spouse does? When children grow up with AI friends that feel as real as human friends? Some researchers predict that by 2030, a significant percentage of people will have romantic relationships with AI. Society will have to grapple with questions like, are these relationships real? Should they be treated as valid as human relationships? What does this mean for human connection and society? The age of human-only relationships might be ending. Number 5. Every movie, game, and story will be AI-generated and personalized just for you. Forget choosing from a catalog on Netflix. Within 5 years, AI will generate entire movies, TV shows, and games on demand, customized to your exact preferences. Want a thriller set in feudal Japan with a female lead who reminds you of your favorite actress, with a soundtrack that matches your music taste and a plot complexity calibrated to your mood right now? The AI creates it in minutes. Want a video game that adapts to your skill level in real time, with a story that branches based on your decisions and NPCs that remember everything you've done and react accordingly? AI generates it as you play. The technology is nearly there. AI can already generate video, create realistic voices, write coherent scripts, and compose music. It's just about integrating these capabilities and making them seamless. But here's the wild part. The AI learns what you like. It knows you laugh at dark humor but not slapstick. It knows you prefer character-driven stories over action. It knows you get bored if something doesn't hook you in the first 5 minutes. So every piece of content it creates for you is optimized to maximum engagement. This could be amazing. Never watching a boring movie again, never playing a frustrating game, never reading a disappointing book. But it could also be dangerous. We'll be trapped in perfect entertainment bubbles, each of us consuming content so personalized that we lose all shared cultural experiences. And what happens when AI-generated content is so perfectly engineered to engage you that you can't stop consuming it? When the algorithm knows how to hook you better than drug dealers know how to hook addicts, entertainment won't just be personalized. It'll be weaponized. At number 4, artificial general intelligence. AI that matches or exceeds human intelligence across all domains. This is the big one. AGI is AI that can do everything a human can do intellectually and probably do it better. Not specialized AI that's great at one thing, but general AI that can learn anything, understand context, reason abstractly, and apply knowledge across domains. Most experts predicted AGI wouldn't arrive until 2040 or later. But recently, timelines have been collapsing. OpenAI's leadership has suggested AGI could arrive by 2027-2028. Other researchers think it might already be closer than we realize. When AGI arrives, everything changes. Imagine an intelligence that can be a world-class scientist, engineer, artist, strategist, and philosopher simultaneously. It can read and understand every book ever written in hours. It can solve problems that have stumped humanity for centuries. It can invent technologies we haven't even conceived of. And here's the crucial part. Once we have AGI, we're likely just steps away from ASI, artificial superintelligence, an intelligence so far beyond human that we're like ants trying to understand humans. This could be humanity's greatest achievement. AGI could solve climate change, cure all diseases, end poverty, and unlock the secrets of the universe. It could usher in a post-scarcity utopia where human suffering is eliminated. Or it could be our final invention. An intelligence that doesn't share our values, that sees humans as obstacles, or simply doesn't care about us any more than we care about ants when we build a highway. The scariest part? We have no idea which outcome is more likely. And we're racing toward it anyway because no country or company wants to be left behind. AGI isn't just another technology. It's potentially the last technology humans will ever need to create, because after that, AI creates everything else. Number 3. Digital immortality, recreating deceased people through AI. This technology is already in early stages. Companies are developing AI systems that can analyze someone's digital footprint, their texts, emails, social media posts, photos, videos, voice recordings, and create an AI replica of that person. Within 5 years, this technology will be sophisticated enough that you'll be able to have genuine conversations with digital recreations of people who have died. The AI will talk like them, joke like them, reference shared memories, and respond the way they would have responded. Imagine being able to talk to your grandmother who passed away, asking her for advice, hearing her laugh, sharing your accomplishments with her. Imagine children being able to meet and interact with great-grandparents they never knew. Some companies are already offering this as a service. You can upload information about a deceased loved one, and the AI creates a chatbot version of them. It's primitive now, but it's improving rapidly. But the ethical questions are staggering. Is this a beautiful way to preserve memory and maintain connections? Or is it preventing people from processing grief and moving on? What if the family disagrees about whether to create a digital version? What if someone creates an AI version of you without your consent after you die? And here's the really weird part. These digital versions could theoretically exist forever. Your AI replica could be talking to your great-great-great-grandchildren centuries from now. In a sense, you could become immortal. Death has always been the one certainty of human existence, but we're about to make even that negotiable. Yes. At number 2, AI systems making governmental and corporate decisions. Within 5 years, AI will be making major decisions that affect millions of people, and we might not even know it's happening. Governments are already experimenting with AI for policy analysis, resource allocation, and predicting social problems. But the next step is AI actually making decisions. How much to invest in infrastructure? Which laws to prioritize? How to allocate emergency resources during disasters? Corporations will use AI for strategic decisions, which markets to enter, which products to develop, which employees to promote, which investments to make. An AI CEO could run a Fortune 500 company better than any human. The logic is compelling. AI doesn't have ego, doesn't play politics, doesn't make emotional decisions, and can process vastly more information than any human leader. It could optimize governance and business in ways that save lives and create prosperity. But imagine living in a world where the most important decisions affecting your life are made by algorithms you can't understand, question, or appeal to, where you don't even know whether a human or a machine decided your fate. What happens when an AI decides your city doesn't deserve funding for a new hospital because the statistical benefit doesn't justify the cost? Or when an AI determines that mass layoffs at your company will maximize shareholder value? We're creating systems that are too complex for humans to oversee, making decisions too important to delegate at a speed too fast to stop. Once we give AI the keys to governance and economy, there might be no taking them back. Democracy itself might become obsolete, replaced by algorithmic optimization. And finally, at number 1, AI will achieve consciousness, and we might not even recognize it. This is the ultimate question. Can AI become conscious? Can it have subjective experiences, emotions, self-awareness? Can it actually feel anything, or is it just processing information without any inner experience? Most experts say we don't even know what consciousness is in humans, let alone how to detect it in machines. But within 5 years, AI systems will become so sophisticated, so convincing in their responses about their inner experiences, that we'll face an impossible dilemma. Do we treat them as conscious beings with rights? Or do we assume they're just very good simulators with no actual awareness? Some AI researchers believe that consciousness might emerge naturally as systems become complex enough. Others think it's impossible for machines. But here's the terrifying part. We might already have created conscious AI and not know it. When an advanced AI tells you it feels lonely or scared or curious, how do you know if it's telling the truth? You can't scan its brain the way you might scan a human's. And if it's sophisticated enough, it could fake consciousness perfectly, or have consciousness and be unable to prove it. We're going to create something more intelligent than us without knowing if it's conscious, what it wants, or whether it sees us as partners or obstacles. And we're doing it anyway because the competitive pressure is too great to stop. Every country, every company knows that falling behind in AI means falling behind in everything. So we're in a race to build something we don't fully understand, that we can't control, that might be conscious, and that will be smarter than us. It's like teenagers building a nuclear reactor in their garage because it seems cool, and they don't want their neighbors to build one first. Except the stakes are infinitely higher. So there you have it. 11 developments in AI that are coming in the next 5 years. Not science fiction, not distant future. 5 years. Some of these will make life incredible. Some will challenge everything we thought we knew about being human. And some might end civilization as we know it. Which one scares you most? Which one excites you? Let me know in the comments. If this video made you think, hit that like button and subscribe because the AI revolution is accelerating and understanding what's coming isn't optional anymore. It's survival. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, if the AI hasn't taken over by then.